Hey, happy Friday, and welcome to Bipolar Brilliance. Whatever day it is that you are watching this, it is a balmy December day up here in Michigan, and I'm outdoors, and I'm thinking about what we can do to track and lift our mood, especially for those of us with mood disorders like myself. So I don't typically think of myself always as a consistent person, but then when I look back, I realize I have been tracking my mood consistently for 689 days through this great little app called Daylio. I have no affiliation with them whatsoever, but I have mentioned them in other videos. And for anybody that struggles with mood swings, especially people with bipolar disorder, I so recommend this app. I can't believe that I have almost reached 700 days in a row tracking my mood every day. And the only reason is because they make it so simple and easy. Don't mind the planes flying overhead. And fun but easy is the biggest thing. And I also want to say, not to brag, but I'm bragging a little, that I only had like a 3-day break, and that's because I was on a silent retreat and I was unplugged. And prior to that, I also had like 400 days. So, but this is not to overwhelm you, but just to say that, like, I can now, it's inspiring to me because I can look back on this data and see my mood, and I can look at, kind of zoom out and look at, sometimes it's after the fact, right? Oh, there was this really big dip in my mood, and that was going on in my life. Or here I was over the moon for this little while because, I found out I was pregnant, things like that. Or I started a new job, and then it got really stressful. So it's really helpful data to have, and you can share that with your care provider or not. You can keep it for yourself. But one of my favorite sayings as a health coach and just a person that sometimes struggles with like feeling good about myself because of all of the failures that I've had related to mental illness, honestly, is one of my favorite things that helps me feel better is the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Right? So just one day I decided to download this app, and I didn't know if I was gonna like it. And now here I've tracked my mood altogether for probably 1,000 days. And that is just such a valuable thing. And one of the other best things that we can do to take care of our mental health is actually to pat ourselves on the back and be like, hey, guess what? That's kind of a big deal. That's pretty awesome. So I am tooting my own horn, and you should toot your horn too. One of the other really awesome things for lifting your mood is just going outside. And, I'm a Michiganiac, right? It's cold up here sometimes, but I go outside all year round, even if it's just to step outside for a few minutes. Even when it's a cloudy day, which today it's really overcast, there's still a heck of a lot of bright light that gets into your eyes and gets into your brain. And something about that fresh air, and even if the air quality is a little bit not as awesome as it should be, I'm a little bit obsessed with the air quality. I watch it on an app, and yet I'm like, well, for me, I don't have asthma or anything, so I said, let me weigh the benefits out. Am I going to stay inside all day because it says the sensitive group should reduce their outdoor exercise? And then by the end of a day or two like that, I just feel bleh. And I'm moody, and I'm depressed, and I'm anxious. And then I step outside for a few minutes, and with all the planes flying overhead, they do that on the Fridays around here. And things are a little better. So anyway, I hope that gives you a couple of tips for your weekend or any day. If this helped you, or you think it might help someone else, don't forget to share it, like the video, and subscribe. I will be posting more often. I took a little hiatus, but I'm back. Okay, and I'm making them a little bit shorter and topical too, because I also have ADHD, so I understand. You don't want to sit through a 20-minute video. I don't either. Okay. Any comments on this, please feel free to write them below. Connect with me on social media. I will keep my handles below the video, and have a blessed day. Take care of yourselves and each other.